What do you think is like the best live action anime movie? Because that's hard. Because
I want to say
which one do you
I know
through?
which one it is.
I honestly,
Which one is for you?
Gintama.
Oh yeah,
I'm not familiar with Gintama.
The
Also,
Gintama
isn't
live
it?
action. I've never laughed that hard watching a live action, and like not even like I'm not talking about like Dragon Ball Evolution, like ironic laughing. Like it's genuinely
Funny.
It's genuine. It brings out the Gintama spirit so fucking well, and I don't know how the hell they did it, because you read a manga like Gintama, watch an anime like Gintama, and you're like, there's no way this can be live action.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
no fucking way. Like you can't translate this comedy into live action, but they somehow
The
did
Mad
it.
Lads did it.
I'm like, the casting was perfect. The
I'll
costumes
take your
were
word
perfect.
for it because I have no
Yeah.
idea.
Even the action scenes, because the second half of it goes into like the first story arc of Gintama,
Yeah.
and concludes it. And I'm like, wow, this is actually like really good CG and really good choreography, and it's like very believable Gintama movie. Like I would watch that again. That's how good it is.
I was pleasantly surprised with the JoJo Part 4 movie.
Really?
It was like
I didn't like it.
Really?
It was like fine.
I didn't
I
like
thought some of the scenes they did pretty good.
I mean, that's the thing with live action anime movies, right? The bar is so low that just
Yeah, like
simply-
is it good
simply being
compared to all
fine.
these other shit,
Being-
or is
being-
it just like
yeah.
genuinely
Being
good?
passable is like the best compliment
Yeah.
you can give an anime live action.
Because
Right,
I remember watching the Ghost in the Shell live action, and I remember how offensively average it was.
Yeah.
Like it was like I couldn't form an opinion on it because I'm just like, it's okay.
It's like the Ghost in the Shell one was really weird, because it's like if you watched it as a Ghost in the Shell live action, it was like a 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
But if you just watched it as like, if you just thought like, okay, this is just a standalone like sci-fi.
complex.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, Con.
Big brain references.
You know what? I watched Alita the Battle Angel was like really good, and you totally
Yeah.
forget it's a
Did
manga.
you think it was good?
I thought it was pretty
I
good.
thought it was kind of
I
shit.
think that's one of the best like anime or manga movies we've had.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it
what
was.
is-
It
was
the ending
what?
was just whack, man.
Yeah, but
like-
I mean, everything up until the ending was
for me,
really good.
Alita was very much like Ghost in the Shell. Whereas like as a
No, I put it higher than Ghost in the Shell.
It was
because
higher than
have you-
Ghost in the Shell.
Have you read Alita?
No, who the fuck has read it?
I have.
yeah, Joey's
That's
read
why
it.
I watched the
Joey's
movie.
read everything though.
That's why I've watched the movie. If you-
I bet if I watched the manga, I'd like it.
Yeah, very much like
More.
Ghost in the Shell.
Watch
If-
the manga.
Well, sorry, I bet if I read the manga, I'd appreciate.
Yeah.
I'd like the manga more.
If you've,
Yeah.
if you've, it's like Ghost in the Shell, right? Like people who are fans of Ghost in the Shell before they watch live action were like, that was a shit adaptation of Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
Alita's the exact same.
I guess
it's
so.
good as a standalone movie, but as an adaptation of Alita, it was pretty weak.
But at least the Hollywood one's better than the Japanese adaptation.
Yeah, I mean-
did you watch the Attack on Titan?
Yeah.
live action?
Oh my god!
What's with them being like Nazis? What's with that? What's
I got invited by Madman in Australia
Oh, no.
to
Okay.
go to the cinemas on the day, like the premiere
Oh
day.
no!
And they were like, you can bring a +1. So I brought my best friend,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
who's
Yeah.
like a huge anime fan, and we watched it. And we just kind of sat there as the credits were rolling, and I just looked over and I'm like, how was that? And my friend's like, I know you got me in for free, but I want my money back. That's what he said. He's like, I'm like, you know what? I kind of have to agree with you there, man. Like,
No, because I like my cousin who I've been trying to get into anime for like ages, the biggest normie you can kind of think of, and then I was
Breaking Bad.
like I was like recommending Attack on Titan because that's like one of the perfect gateway.
Yeah,
yeah,
It's
yeah,
Attack
of
on
course.
Titan, and then he fucking ends up watching the Attack on Titan live action, and he was like, "Yeah, that wasn't very good." I'm like,
Why?
God damn!
Why?
You were almost there. You were this close, and now whenever I recommend Attack on Titan, I'm like, no, trust me, the anime is so much better. He's like, but like, is it the same story? But like, you don't get it.
you might
Just-
not know, but there's this character called Levi. He wasn't in the live action because they couldn't pronounce his name.
People-
You know that's the reason why they cut him out, right?
Oh, really?
The reason why Levi's not in the live action is because they were like, these are Japanese actors. I don't think they can pronounce the V sound. And I'm like, you do realize this was written by a Japanese
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, the people like that are the reason why microwaves come with instructions. That's like you.
they need a hand to hold for everything.
Yeah,
right?
like, oh my
yeah.
god, you watched the fucking movie? Oh my god. Like,
How'd you fuck up this
how did you
badly?
fuck this up? Like, man. Yeah, I kind of just stay away from the movies, though. I stay
Yeah.
away from all anime movies.
I think the only one I've
shouldn't.
enjoyed is Edge of Tomorrow, which I didn't
That
even.
one was really good.
I
Tom
didn't-
Hanks? With
Tom Hanks. Tom Cruise.
fucking Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
I wish
Yeah,
Tom Hanks
If it was
in that.
Tom Cruise, Tom Hanks, I would have done it.
Yeah, I didn't realize because I didn't even realize that was based on a manga.
Yeah, it's All You Need Is Kill.
Which is like the edgiest title ever.
Yeah.
All You Need Is Kill.
All You Need
Coming
Is
to
Kill.
you next summer.
It's actually based off a novel that was
Yeah,
then
yeah,
later
yeah, I
adapted
heard
into
that.
a manga that was written by Obata Takeshi. who's the illustrator for Death Note.
Right.
Yeah, which is also a very good manga. So when I saw, because like I picked up the novel while I was in Japan, because I was just like, all you need is kill? Fuck yeah, dude. That sounds awesome. And I read it and the novel was really good.
Yeah.
But then like when they were promoting in the bookstore, they were like, Tom Cruise movie coming out soon. I was just like, oh no. Oh, don't do this.
gonna be one of
Please, Tom, don't do this. But of course I had to go watch it because I'm like, all right, this is probably gonna be shit. Let's go watch it. I was like, all right, you know what?
It was good.
I'll give you this one, Hollywood.
It was good.
You did good. You did good.
It was one of the few films that I watched it and I was like, oh, I got to go read the source material now because I want to. And it was quite different from the source material. It wasn't exactly the same, but that's how you adapt a live action movie, in my opinion. You got to change some things.
If there is something that is just, if there is a concept in a story that you know will never work in live action, don't put it in.
Yeah.
It's so simple. And yet there are so many fucking productions and directors who are like, no, we can do it. No, we can definitely. Assassination Classroom, giant yellow guy. Fucking man.
Yeah, that was
CG will fix that.
That was a weird adaptation.
I don't know why, but I've slowly started to find myself like watching live action anime movies.
Why?
It's just like,
Why would you do this to yourself?
because it's just
You're gonna give me shit for watching trash isekai.
it's just a guilty pleasure for me now. Even if it's because I watched the Erased live action as well, and even though I didn't like Erased,
That was on Netflix, right?
yeah, but purely just because I was like, it's the perfect example of curiosity killed the cat, right? Because it's like I'm so curious to be like, how could they possibly adapt this? And then I go into it, I'm like, amazing. I just wasted an hour and a half of my life.
That's just some anime adaptations you just know are going to be shit, right?
Yeah.
There's some you watch for the train wreck, but not all of them. Like Erase, you don't need to watch. The Full Metal Alchemist live action, I don't need to watch that to know it's going to be shit.
Yeah, that's the one thing I still haven't watched.
No, you know what I'm gonna do?
The Death Note one is.
I'm
just
gonna watch a live action movie now.
And you'll be like, guys, Full Metal Alchemist isn't that good.
What the fuck are you talking? It sucks. Full Metal Alchemist sucks. What are you guys on?
Please do that.
No,
Please
please
do
don't.
that.
Please don't. You'll actually ruin the story for yourself. You'll get a speedrun story and it'll like. It's just awful. I mean, the only reason I watched the Death Note one is because, you know, I wanted to be, you know, able to help with the discussion on Twitter. And you know,
Oh, yeah.
and clown
I
on
mean,
it.
I got a great video out of it.
Right,
so.
but if you can't, yeah, exactly, right. You can clown on it. It's great because everyone's going to be waiting for it. But you can't clown on the Erased one because no one gives a fuck.
Well, that's why I didn't make a video on it.
No, why watch it? Why waste an hour and a half? Why?
I mean, I've done that with more. I think there are more anime live actions that I haven't made a video on than ones that I have made a video on. Just because no one needs to know this is shit. I just need to know this is shit. I don't need to share this because everybody already knows it's shit. Like, I didn't have to make a video on the Parasite live action because everybody knew it was going to be shit, but I needed to know that it was going to be shit. And sure enough, I found out that it was absolutely garbage.